Hey everybody, it's Vegan from the D-Pad D-Bags, and today I'm going to show you how to counter a 4-warp gate push as Terran. So, let's get this game underway. Up on the top of Shatter Temple, I am located. I'm the blue Terran. And right down here we have our red Protoss who will be attempting to 4Gate me, Seraphic. So I basically came across this game on the ladder. Figured I would share it with you guys since I've had some success stopping 4Gate with this method. So nothing overly out of the ordinary going on here. For those who don't know, a 4Gate is basically just shy of an all-in strategy for Protoss. I mean, it's not like a complete game breaker if they fail, but what they do is they create 4 warp gates, create a proxy pylon, and then just keep warping shit in and putting a ton of pressure on you. So what I like to do is go 4X marauders. It's a little slow to develop, so it's kind of weak against some early Zealot Stalker pressure, but that's not the end of the world, because in this game there wasn't any. And you can typically scout it out well enough. So he has his first gate down, creating a regular Zealot. Has his cybernetics core going on, and this is where I make a really stupid move, and I let his probe sit there even though my Marine walked by him. Attack move as opposed to regular move. So I have my first barracks up with a factory on it, and I have my Reaper coming out for scouting to see what the hell he's doing. I have my second barracks going down, and here is 3 and 4. So I'm going heavy marauder regardless of what this guy is going. Mainly because they're so strong against all Protoss tier 1 units. And then we'll see he has his 4 gates here. He has, I think, a Zealot and a Stalker out. Yeah. So he pulls them back to deal with my Reaper. I see the 4 gates right there. So I decide to pick off a couple probes. I think I got 1 or 2. Let's units lost. I got 1. And I've lost a SCV and a Reaper. So I've actually lost a fair amount more. But, so he's got his warp gates up, and stupid me letting him get pylons there. Here is his first warp in. At the time I have 5 marauders and 1 marine. So, and I do have concussive shot already. And I also throw down a Ghost Academy in case he transitions into Immortals, as well as they're just very strong against any Protoss composition. So, right here you can see some micro Zealots, units coming out. He just passed me in the units lost. Take that off. Comes in with more. I try to take off his first pylon. Micro the marauders back. Take off the Zealots. Basically, I come back, regroup. He's regrouping out there. Brings the sentry. I have more marauders coming out. Not sure what that force field did, but I just go around it. Micro kite the Zealots. Rip the Stalkers apart. And accidentally grab an SCV in my boxing. That's okay. It's actually served very well to help kill that Zealot. And at this point, I have a Ghost out, so I can give some snipe on the Zealots, kill those off faster. And Ghosts just do a very good general amount of damage. So if we look at a Ghost, there we go. He does 10 damage, 20 versus light. So he hits those Zealots really hard. And he does a good general amount of damage against armor. And that's where I get a little cute and say herp derp for the 4 gate. So I keep getting my marauders up. I throw down, I guess I don't throw down a factory transition. I should be throwing, there's the factory. Transition out if I need to. And I should be throwing an expansion down, a second on top of that. So I have my 1 ghost. And that is 8, 9, 10, 11 marauders. Let's see if that's correct. No, I want units. 11 marauders, 1 ghost. So, force field, EMP the sentries. Not much you can do there, and this is essentially where I just finish them off. So, if you go heavy marauders, you can deal with a 4-gate very well. I tend to believe that you need a barracks to match a gateway in terms of unit production. So you really need to match what he's going for gateway, especially if he doesn't really push. You probably, with a couple additional bunkers, do decent against it with 3 barracks. You're really going to need to have your economy going well and transition into something quickly there. Not sure what you'd transition into. My plan is to transition into either some drops or bring out some medevacs and basically continue, because you figure he's going to end up going with Stalker after this. I found this interesting. Twilight Council. I assume he's probably going to use that for charge zealots to deal with my marauders, which hurt bad. But I did have 2 ghosts, so the EMP will really make a difference there. So that's how you counter a 4-gate. At least how I like to counter a 4-gate. It works more often than not. A couple times where it hurts is where they get early charge zealots, or they bring a couple Immortals before I have my first ghost out. But then it's not a 4-gate. It's just usually it's a 3-gate robo or a 3-gate Twilight when they chrono boost out the charge. But that's what I have for you. So if you want to check out our blog, it's www.dpaddbags.com. We also have our podcast on there. And if you want to follow us on Twitter, it's @dpaddbags. Thank you very much for watching this, and I'm sure we'll have more for you. Alright, bye-bye.